Good, happy Saturday morning, everyone. I'm Riley King, and welcome to the Riley King Newscast right here on the Riley King Network. Let's begin. First up, Marine killed in World War II returned to family in New Hampshire. Let's take a listen to the video from WMUR News 9, Mike Cronin.
Start your next career in world-class manufacturing in Pico in Bow, New Hampshire, a leader in the design and manufacturing of commercial cooking equipment. We are seeking assemblers to join our team. We offer competitive wages and exceptional benefits packages and have openings now. Visit us at pitco.com/careers to apply.
This is no ordinary landing in Manchester. On board, the remains of a New Hampshire and American hero, home at last, on a day 75 years in the making.
This is a member of the greatest generation.
Marine Sergeant David Quinn of Temple was part of an amphibian battalion in World War II. In 1943, he was killed in a battle on a Japanese island, one of more than 1,000 Marines and sailors who died over several days. Decades passed. His nephew and namesake says they lost hope of ever finding him.
It's an extremely emotional time for us. We never thought that it would happen. My mother, Ruth, 92 years old, said that she never thought that it would happen in her lifetime.
Sergeant Quinn had been buried in a grave in Hawaii. Through advances in DNA, he was recently identified. Friday, he was escorted by fellow Marines off the plane to his family, waiting for the reunion long overdue.
It's saying goodbye to our brother, supporting their family, and seeing them off the proper way.
The procession taking him home, escorted by police and Patriot Guard riders.
Every single mission that we do is special, but some of these have a little priority over others. It's really up there.
Sergeant Quinn will be laid to rest with full military honors Saturday at his family's plot in Temple. A chance for them to say a final goodbye.
Just speaks volumes about what this country will do for our service members who are unknown and have not yet returned. And I hope they continue the efforts like they did with my Uncle David. It's very special.
Mike Cronin, WMUR News 9.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. One dead in shooting in Boston neighborhood. Let's take a listen to the video from WCVB Boston.
Nancy Kerrigan, two-time Olympic medalist. Most of my life has been spent in the cold, so I called Revise Energy to perform my mass-save, no-cost home energy assessment. Now when I come home, I'm warm. You should visit Revise Energy and start saving energy today.
On Center Street here in Jamaica Plain, I'll just step out of the screen for a second here. This is the public housing complex where this all unfolded, right in the courtyard about an hour and a half ago. This gunfire erupting around 9:30 tonight. Witnesses tell us they heard 8 to 9 gunshots. As you mentioned, one man who's in his 50s was sadly shot and killed. A man in his 20s was also shot. He was critically hurt. Now, right now, police continue to look for a suspect. Police just happened to be about a half a block away when this all broke out, so they responded here very quickly. And when that gunfire erupted, several dozen people poured into the courtyard here, and police say it was pretty chaotic.
We're looking for witnesses. When the officers arrived, the crowd was pretty angry and upset. They sort of turned on the officers as well as the EMT, so it was a little hectic at first.
So a little hectic for officers here tonight, but again, one man killed, another man critically hurt here. And again, police continue to look for a suspect. This marks now the 17th homicide in Boston this year.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. Maine Nation to honor Corporal Gene Cole this Sunday and Monday. Mainers and the nation will pause to honor Corporal Eugene Gene Cole this weekend and on Monday. A man shot and killed Cole, 61, during the early morning hours of April 25th in Northwick. The man has been charged with murder in Cole's death. Details of what led up to the shooting have not been released. Cole was a 13-year veteran for Somerset County Sheriff's Office. Visiting hours for Cole will be held Sunday from 4 to 7 p.m. at the Hedge Armory at 11 North School Street in Stockbridge. A celebration of Cole's life will begin at noon Monday, May 7th at the Cross Insurance Center in Bangor. Thousands of people are expected to attend the service, including many members of law enforcement communities in Maine and New England. The public is welcome to line the streets while Corporal Cole is escorted via police motorcade from Stockbridge to Bangor. The procession will depart from Stockbridge at 10 a.m. and travel along Route 2 to Newport and then take Interstate 95 northbound to Bangor. Streets around the Bangor Arena will be closed starting as early as 7:30 a.m. Monday. Doors open at 8 a.m. with seating available for the public on a first-come, first-served basis. Marines who live in Somerset County have reserved seating, according to the Somerset County Sheriff's Office. Seats will be held until 11:30 a.m. Some Bangor hotels are offering special rates for members of law enforcement who are attending the service. JetBlue was offering free flights to members of law enforcement traveling to Maine to attend the service. Memorial contributions may be sent to the Corporal Eugene Cole Memorial Fund, CO, Bangor Savings Bank, 113 Madison Avenue in Stockbridge, Maine, 04976. Bracelets are also being sold at the Northwick Town Office to benefit the fund. One of Golden State Killer's youngest victims recalls attacker in her bedroom. Let's take a listen to the video from ABC News.
Rocky Victor Espinoza is insatiable when it comes to competing. So is his horse. When it comes to snacking. That's why he uses the Chase mobile app to pay practically anyone at any bank. Life lived Victor's way. Chase, make more of what's yours.
How did you first hear the news that the suspected Golden State Killer was under arrest?
My phone was ringing and ringing and ringing, and it was a Sacramento number, and I thought, that's weird. So I called it back. It was busy at first. I tried it again, And this gentleman answers and he says, the East Area rapist had been arrested and we have him in custody and he's in the Sacramento County Jail right now.
And your reaction?
Oh, but I was elated. I could not believe it. It was such a, like, it was the most beautiful phone call I've ever had. I mean, I was just so excited.
Now that an arrest has been made, talk about the camaraderie of the victims and how important that is for the healing process.
We have a message for everyone out there. No matter how cold your case is, it's not hopeless. You know, there's hope in solving the coldest of cases. We solved ours after 42 years, and, you know, there's always hope.
Okay, and there you go on that video. When Margaret recalls her childhood in Sacramento, California, she divides it into 2 distant time frames. And that does it for the Riley King Newscast right here on the Riley King Network. I hope you all have a great rest of your Saturday, and I'll see you back here later on today for another newscast. And I'll have a news report in a little bit. Goodbye, everyone.